Today, I'm doing a reset for our Airbnb. When I was cleaning this place, I have some thoughts that I've been thinking quite a lot lately. I thought I'm going to share that with you. Recently, there's a lot of video going out there on YouTube showing foreigners, Americans and people from Europe, even Asia, are buying houses here in Sweden. And then I just thought about our guests that stay with us here in our Airbnb, and we noticed there is a pattern. Like some of them, they are here for research because they plan to stay here. Some of them, they just happen to come here for work. After staying here for a while, they decided to do a deeper research whether it is possible to move here because they find it's really nice and relaxing here. And I think also, I think there's something that's really interesting is that they come here with different expectations. Some of them, they have a young family, they have wife back home, they're here for work, and they were thinking about the opportunity to moving their family here. And also there are people who are from the city, they came here, and then they were like expecting a lot of things going on, a lot of happening, but then they got disappointed because they realized this is not what they were looking for. And then I remember there was a couple from the Netherlands that came to stay with us for a while because the husband was here for work and the wife, who was pregnant during that time, came with him and just want to experience how it is like to live in Sweden. After staying here for a while with us, I think they stayed like a month. And then they told us one day, hey, we plan to settle here. So they need a lot of information. We gave them all the information they need, how to buy a car, how to find a home, and where is the best place to stay for the value. And you know, especially when you have a kids, you want to be able to stay near the place where there are school, childcare, and there are shop if they don't have two cars. So I think all these are very important information, and they were quite smart. They knew that we were retired, so they tried to find out as much information as possible. And of course, for us, we are there to help, and we are more than happy to help because I think we need people who are a new blood, new talent, because this couple, they are very talented. The wife, I think she was a researcher, and then the husband is an engineer. And Swedish, and in Sweden, we need a lot of foreign talent. So after a while, they stay here and they felt really satisfied. They went home, they packed their bag, and then they moved here. And then they came and stayed with us for another time, this time with, you know, more stuff because they are planning to buy a house. And after staying with us for a few weeks, they managed to find a house in somewhere, you know, quite the outskirts of this city. So they were really, really happy, and we were so happy for them. They were very grateful for the experience while staying with us because they not only get a lot of very valuable information, but also have a chance to stay here. And because we are so close to everything in this small village, Skellefteå, we have a supermarket that is just across the street. We have a skiing track that is about 20 kilometers from here to the city. You could ski in the night because it's lighted all the way through. And then there is a beach. In fact, there are two beaches, one on each side. And also, we are just so near the sea. And communication-wise, bus station is just across the street. And we have a public swimming pool. We have a church that is just 100, 200 meters away. We have a coffee shop where we can meet people every Friday morning. Even not Friday, you know, every day is open. You can always meet a bunch of local people there. and have a chat. And I asked them, is that enough for you? He said, oh yes, that's more than enough. We don't need anything more. This is exactly what we were searching for. That is why they decided to stay here, and they decided to find almost similar amenity like we have here. It's kind of difficult because during that time, there was not much houses for sales around our area. When staying here, they told us they felt like they didn't have to rush for anything. At their hometown, it's like, you know, they felt so stressed out. They're so noisy, and here is so silent, and they really, really enjoy it. And then there's this couple that did have a plan because they were planning to buy a property here. They booked with us and they stayed with us for about a month, and we asked them, you know, the weather, can you get used to it? Because it's really, really dark during the winter, you know. So they said, well, we are prepared for that, and that's why we wanted to come during the winter and feel how it is like. So when they came, 2 o'clock already dark. So I told them, are you afraid? You know, it's so dark already at 2, 3 o'clock. They said, oh no, actually we did enjoy it. We like the quietness. Listen how quiet it is. I mean, even though we are staying in not a very countryside area, there are still cars passing by. But during the winter, when there are snow and the roads are packed with snow, when a car passes by, you don't really hear them. So they told us, they said, there is no winter in our country. So we really, really love to live in the country and feel the winter. And we really enjoyed, that was our dream. Their objective is to come here for a month, go for grocery shopping, compare the price, feel how it's like to live like a local, going to the swimming pool and mix around with the local people in the sauna. After staying here for a month, they felt really confident. And then eventually they bought a house. They were so grateful that they have this opportunity to stay with us and getting feedback from us on different areas that they should consider buying and whether is it worth buying. And also the condition of the house, you know. So they took picture and showed to us, hey, is this going to be a problem for this house? Reparation is not for free. And then you need to know how much it costs also to repair. So I think things like that are really, really important, that you speak to the local people, then they can advise you what are more practical. And then there's this other guest that are couples too. They came here, they are from the city. They saw on YouTube, wow, so beautiful Sweden. It's like a winter wonderland. But then when they came to stay with us, they were a little bit disappointed. And I asked them why. They said, oh, this place is really beautiful, but it doesn't suit our lifestyle. We want to be able to being in a big city, with more excitement, with more nightlife. And here is too quiet for us. Video or pictures sometimes can be quite misleading. And I think it is so important that you really have to live here to feel it, to wake up in the morning and feel the atmosphere, whether it is right for you or not. You should come here not as a visitor, but as somebody who is living here, so that you have a more clearer picture how it is like to live here long term, or even for short term. Everyone's journey is so different. You know, we have different background, different culture. Some will stay, but some will move on. It's very important. You must know what fits you. If you feel like you want to try out this lifestyle for yourself, you are always welcome to stay with us. Let me give you a tour of this property. There is a separate entrance from our entrance, which is over the other corner. You go up the stairs. The stairs is pretty wide. When you got up from the stairs, this is what you will see. The first room is the kitchen. The kitchen is quite good size. You should easily accommodate at least 6 to 8 people. There is a coffee bar here, and we have some ideas what you can do here in Skellefteå. We try to provide you all the things that you need, so you don't have to buy them. Lots of plates, and then we have some tools here too that you can use. Fork and spoon, cutting equipment, and other tools. And also some sorting of garbage. That is a full-size oven, so you can bake. We have a toaster, a microwave, a pressure cooker, and a rice cooker. And these shelves are empty, so you can put whatever you want. We have some spice here. Feel free to use them. So let's go to the other room. There's plenty of storage here. You have both here, and then you have both on this side. So it's empty. You can put clothes here, and then you can put cleaning products here. Lots of rack for you to hang your towels, and we label it in colors. So from the toilet, you will come on to this bedroom. I think this bedroom is pretty good size. It has 2 beds. It has a big sofa, TV, and 2 separate beds. You could sit here and do your work or a hobby, maybe painting, with this view. If you are a couple, you can put the bed together and make this as a master bedroom. Okay. And there is a lot of storage also in this room. A lot of cabinet where you could put your clothes or your luggage. Now let's go to the other room. Here is a small hall. In this hall, there is a big balcony. We haven't put up the table yet because it's not really the season yet. You can sit here in the evening to do some sun tanning or to do some barbecue and have a small party. Our guests, they love it here. They spend most of the time outside on this balcony. This is the supermarket, and just above there, the White House, that is the swimming pool, and that is a restaurant. Here, the brown brick one, and if you walk further up, is the church, and opposite the church is a coffee shop that I told you about. And over here, there is a fast food restaurant which is called Sabila, and also a petrol station. If you cross the street from this backyard, around 100 meters, you will see the sea. You can go there for fishing. So there is a cleaning room here where we have all the supply for cleaning the house. And we also have another store which is locked. There we keep all our stuff. Here is another bedroom. This is also another big room. The size is quite good. Previously, LG used this room as a TV room. You can see the TV is still there. A single bed here. And also there is a sofa. Unfortunately, not so much of a storage. We have just one there that is a standing portable one with one table. But we do have a small, we call that bureau, a drawers here. This has the same view with the living room. Nice. I like the setting of this room. A lot of my guests, they'll just love this room. As you come out, you have this main hall. There is a cupboard here. You could utilize them for your winter clothes. Now here is the stairs. Let's go up and take a look. So when you come up to this room, this is another big room. We have 2 chairs there, ideal for watching television or playing game. And then there's this big window where you could overlook the whole village from here. There's a wardrobe here and another one here. We always thought about, people who come here who have a lot of stuff with them. So space is really, really important. I think this place is quite ideal for a teenager. Hello, Siri. And there's a private toilet. So it's really ideal for a couple who has maybe a child or 2. You can always arrange for 2 beds if you need any extra bed. And just beside this bedroom, there is another bedroom, which is also ideal for a couple. This room has been renovated recently. The floor has been changed and it has a really nice view too. From here, you could see the whole village, almost. And there is the sea. You can see the water. And this is a balcony. You could go out for some fresh air or a cup of coffee in the morning. Siri will be really happy to have some people to come stay. Siri is a very social cat, right? She's going down. You can also lock this door. We have keys to all the bedrooms and this key to this apartment upstairs if you want to have private time. So, you're still thinking about moving to Sweden? If you do, please let me know. I'm really curious. And if you have any questions, do send me a message in the comment or DM me. And I'll try my best to help you. Thank you for watching and spending this time with me, and I'll see you in my next. Bye-bye.